Hi, it's Joey Reynolds with the Reynolds Rap. I've been asked to look at the lens. I find it to be too uncomfortable. If I'm looking at you and you have to stare at me, there was a guy on television years ago who never blinked, and you would stare at him, and he would stare at you, and you had to do a little relief by turning your head or turning the set off, because the guy was burned right in your face. Speaking of being in your face, you know, they removed the flag today, and I thought one of the ways that Donald Trump could vindicate himself would be to shimmy up the pole and take the flag down. But if he could move that fast. But you know, the fact of the matter is we're separated by a lot of issues, and it continues to keep us separated. The issue itself separates us. And even if we have a bunch of flaggots, you know, you got people who are running around who want this, those who want that, those who want to remember this, those who want to forget that. You know, for what we want to remember, we want to forget, like Bill Cosby. He's unforgettable, but he's trying to forget everything that he's done. How would you like to have everybody you ever slept with come before you and sue you? It probably would be a little uncomfortable. And you know, if you want to know about Bill Cosby, you should go to Hugh Hefner, because he hired him for the Playboy Club, which is a sexual outlet. I mean, this is probably where they learned a lot of this practice, which is to play around with the bunnies and see how many other rabbits you can make. I don't know. I don't know where it started, but the genesis of it is that it's sexual, and people thought of him as being the father of our country, and in a way, he is. You know, I mean, it depends on how you look at things too, where you're standing. I mean, it's not fun to see women abused. That's not fun for anybody. But there is a lot of laughter in the idea that this guy, who was the biggest star in the world, had to do something to get laid. That's unbelievable. You know, because sex is a narcotic, and accompanied by a narcotic, it's a double whammy. But being a celebrity is a narcotic. And if you are a narcotic and you use a narcotic, you should be really canceling something out. See, I think all of the Bill Cosby stuff should be tried on Judge Judy. Or the one where they have the 3 judges. No, we have like the Supreme Court of television. They sit there and pick you apart like a family. You know, how would you like to go before your family after you've done something wrong? That's the reality television that we don't want. Man, and then there's God. Well, let's not go there. That's a long discussion. And there's a lot of money in religion. It's a Reynolds Rap.